The Gossip Girl alum says in a post to her Instagram story, "Like so many others, I felt the pain of a retaliatory lawsuit, including the manufactured shame that tries to break us. While the suit against me was defeated, so many don't have the resources to fight back." She adds, "I'm more resolved than ever to continue to stand for every woman's right to have a voice in protecting themselves, including their safety, their integrity, and their story." Blake ends her message saying, "With love and gratitude for the many who stood by me. Many of you I know, many of you I don't, but I will never stop appreciating or advocating for you." Following the suit's dismissal, Lively's lawyers Ezra Hudson and Mike Gottlieb shared a statement with E! News calling the ruling a total victory and a complete vindication for Blake Lively, along with those that Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer parties dragged into their retaliatory lawsuit. The statement continued, "As we have said from day one, this $400 million lawsuit was a sham, and the court saw right through it." E! News has reached out to Baldoni and Wayfarer's legal teams for comment, but has not yet heard back.
Blake Lively has been playing lawyer like it's a Pinterest hobby, filing tantrums, withdrawing subpoenas when they flop, and treating lawsuits like curated brand content. But now, someone real just stepped in. And if Blake was scared of TikTok creators, she's not ready for Alexandra Shapiro. Wayfarer added Alexandra Shapiro and Jonathan Bach to their legal team. They are partners at Shapiro Arado Bach LLP, one of the most elite appellate and white-collar firms in the country. This isn't some second-string squad hoping to play nice with the court. This is a legal power duo, and to make things worse for Blake and Ryan, one of their associates, William Taylor, clerked directly for Judge Lyman, the very judge overseeing this case. So not only do they come armed with top-tier strategy, they come with a clear understanding of exactly how this judge thinks, rules, and dismantles shaky arguments. Blake didn't just get outmatched. She got outclassed. Let's talk about who just entered the ring. Shapiro is one of the most feared appellate lawyers in the country. She clerked for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She has overturned cases at the Supreme Court level. She has defended billionaires and unspooled complex corporate messes. She was part of Sean Combs' legal defense team. If she helped Diddy navigate those charges and come out lighter than expected, what do you think she's going to do for someone like Justin Baldoni, a guy I actually believe is innocent? If she is taking your case, it is because she smells blood in the filings. She does not bluff. She documents. She peels back every layer and dares you to lie again. And the moment she pulled up the subpoena list in Blake's case, she was probably grinning. Because what Blake and Ryan called legal strategy, this team is about to reframe as abuse of power. Over 100 subpoenas, most of them aimed at women creators. Some teenagers, some mothers, all low-hanging fruit with no legal training and no money to fight back. Their crime? Talking. Then, the second public pressure built. Blake's team tried to backpedal. Subpoenas were quietly withdrawn. The PR machine kicked in. But none of that changes the fact that those subpoenas were real. They were signed, they were filed, and now they are evidence. You cannot unsend intimidation. This legal team will not let this go. Their white-collar background means they know exactly how to frame patterns of legal harassment, manipulation, and bad faith filings. And they will go deeper than Blake ever thought possible. Because this is not just about creators anymore. This is about Ryan. Ryan Reynolds is not some innocent bystander. He is a co-owner of Family Hive LLC, the corporate entity used to file that ridiculous trademark lawsuit against Kimberly Hamner. The 27-year-old entrepreneur Blake tried to sue for using her own maiden name in a skincare line. His name is on the business. His fingerprints are in the planning. He is also named in Baldoni's countersuit, not as a witness, as a participant. If they uncover even one text, one email, one document where Ryan approved a subpoena, advised on a PR hit piece, or discussed targeting critics with legal pressure, that is not bad optics. That is legal liability. And Ryan has played this smart up until now. Staying quiet, letting Blake take the bullets, pretending to be above it. But this is not a movie. You do not get to roll credits before the third act. This team is going to dig into the timeline. They are going to pull PR drafts, call logs, internal memos, and creative briefs. They are going to look for connections between the lawsuits, the media strategy, the influencer rollouts, and the legal barrage. And when they find them, they will ask the only question that matters: who signed off? Because whoever did is about to be dragged through depositions. And if it was Ryan, his Deadpool mask is not going to save him. Let's not forget Jonathan Bach. He is not there to smile for the jury either. He is there to reinforce the wall of litigation Blake and Ryan are about to slam into. And the fact that someone on their team clerked directly for Judge Lyman, that is not a connection. That is a direct line to the bench's mindset. Blake's team was too busy filing influencer subpoenas. This team was studying the judge. This is not messy. This is methodical. Baldoni's lawyers are not just better staffed now, they are dangerous. They are here to tear this lawsuit down brick by brick. And once it crumbles, they are going to sift through the rubble for every lie Blake told. And here's what makes it worse. Blake claimed she was silenced. Then she tried to silence over 100 people. She claimed to be under attack, then launched a coordinated campaign to destroy anyone who challenged her version of events. And Ryan? He co-signed the entire thing. If this was about principle, where was the apology when the subpoenas went too far? Where was the line? Because what we see now is not two people defending their reputation, it's two people trying to control reality. And that is exactly why this case is so dangerous for them. This legal team is not here to argue emotions. They are here to build a timeline. Every subpoena, every threat, every filing, one after another. And when you zoom out, it looks less like self-defense and more like a strategy that backfired. We are already seeing the optics crumble. Blake's America's sweetheart mask shattered the second the subpoena scandal broke. The withdrawals only made it worse. The silence from their camp speaks louder than any PR spin. And now, with this team in the lead, the narrative is no longer Blake versus Baldoni. It is Blake and Ryan versus the truth. Because here is what they have already done. They sent subpoenas to over 100 people. They targeted editors, influencers, and random women online who said things they did not like. They treated the legal system like a content moderation tool. And now, they are facing people who actually know how to fight back. These lawyers are not checking likes. They are checking filings. They are pulling receipts. And every single line Blake's team hoped no one would read is now being read by the one team they cannot spin. So what happens next? We wait. We wait to see if the next round of motions exposes even more of Blake and Ryan's tactics. We wait to see if creators, the ones who were silenced, threatened, and dragged into court, finally feel safe enough to speak publicly again. Because now they know someone is watching. And this team is not here to play nice. Ryan is out of time. If he helped, even once, he is involved. If he stayed quiet, he is complicit. And if he thinks this will all go away quietly, he is living in a fantasy. Blake Lively thought she could control the story. She was wrong. Now it belongs to the legal team she never saw coming. And there is nowhere left to hide.
The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.